I am here. Can you hear me?
Evening, people.
Here he is, yes. And here is the other member, FARMERSIM.
The other
Good
member.
evening, everybody.
How are you, folks? Good to see you. Good evening, one and all. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes.
On your Monday evening.
Thank you very much for joining us. We're still yet to master the art of getting that down to like us both coming online at the same time.
No. Do you know what? That was entirely my fault because it was like it was 1 minute to, and I was like, oh, I hadn't amended the Discord, the Nightbot thing, and I was like, I went into a panic thinking, oh my god, and then I looked at the clock and it was exactly 7 o'clock and I hadn't pressed go, and I was like, oh, I've completely screwed this up. So yeah, there you go.
Oh, nightmare.
I know.
Anyway, we are here. Yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. It's my Hugh Jones. Jan de Olch. I hope you're well, my friend. And to anybody else who joins us in the chat, we are very, very lucky this evening, myself, FARMERSIM, and the apprentice, to have Mid Life Simster as our special guest. Welcome, Mids. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, mate. It's a very humbling thing to be here, mate. I got to be honest.
Well, there you go. You're a mate. We've met each other. We know each other in real life. We're not just digital acquaintances anymore, are we? Because we spent many hours wandering around Lammer, and you've still got my JCB bag, which you reminded me of.
I do.
Well, technically that's his now, though.
I know.
Yeah. Yours.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Mrs. Mids has claimed that for the weekly Aldi run. I'm afraid, mate. The
Oh.
shops are available.
Devastating.
At least she looks cool when she's shopping, though.
Yeah.
Well, this is it, mate. No one else has got a JCB bag around here, so
it's getting more use than it.
Faster.
Yeah. It's they were really nice bags then, and I was like, I want one of them, but I didn't have the time to wait for because of the way JCB were releasing them at Lammer. You had to go back for like a timed interval where they.
Oh yeah.
And it was like,
Right.
it was proper clever marketing, in fairness, because they were doing it like on the hour or every other hour, weren't they? And it was just creating a massive mosh pit of people trying to get what is essentially a 5p JCB little bag, and there's people like literally pretty much throwing fists trying to get to the front to get a bag, and it's insane.
You were one of those, though, weren't you?
Yeah, I was one of those trying to get you a bag that I didn't even bother giving to you.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, he fought for you, FARMERSIM, and you snubbed him and went home. Really.
Oh, well, I know I had to. It was like 40 odd minutes before the next slot that we had to go to do it, and I was like, I need to get back. So yeah, enjoy the bag.
Even Austin, sorry, mate. You okay?
Hey up, us. Go in the chat. Right. Long Hill, good evening, mate. Nina, good evening, love. How are you? Hugh Jones, Eamon Gaming, good evening, everyone. Mr. Dex, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Thank you very much for
evening, gents,
giving us a bit of your time on your Monday. How's the sheep, Nina? You had a nice day today.
Enjoying any rain that you've had? The sky actually started leaking here earlier, which was a surprise.
It's just started about 5 minutes ago as well here. It's properly warm today.
It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing when you're Welsh and you say it's weird to go into why we're here on Riverview. I think it'd be the best chance. Cool. So
yeah,
we had a discussion earlier. We've got a bit of cereal harvesting to do. Well, I say a bit. We've got a load. And we've got 2 massive grass fields I've set up here that we can jump in and do a bit of grass work and a bit of baling after if we fancy it. So no worries. Are we still keen jumping into field 12?
Rock and roll, yeah. I'm going to have to follow suit here because I haven't got a clue where I'm going on this map. Looks like Rian's claimed the harvester, so or one of them anyway.
You make your way through and we'll follow behind it.
Which one do you want? Do you want tractor or harvester? Wells, you get the choice because you've done all the legwork with this one.
I'll go in the harvester for a bit then.
No problem, mate.
We can always swapsies after if you like.
We can.
Then, let's move.
I'll follow you, mate.
Nice
Left
one.
at this field, I think.
That's it, yeah. So we've got a choice when you get back in. You can either put the grain in that big silo I've put down there, or you can go up to like the farm supply thing at the very top of the farm build.
Okay.
Which is like a silo cone production thing.
No worries. No worries. Well, big shout out to you, mate. You've put in the legwork for the last few of these Farmers Table episodes, haven't you? So big shout out, mate. I need to pull my weight a bit over the next few, don't I?
No worries, mate. You're more than welcome anytime.
Not that it's competitive or anything, but I'd just like to point out that the apprentice is currently stuck on a tree.
Oh my lord!
Hang on, Rion. I'll try and give you hang on. You're going to do this.
Friendly nudge.
It starts off well, ladies and gentlemen.
jump out of that harvester, Fiona, and I will tab into it.
I'm just going to sit back here. Welcome to the farmer's table, ladies and gentlemen. We're 3 minutes in. We're stuck on a tree.
I can't see where I'm going. Right, there we are.
So it begins.
And so it begins. Yeah. So,
how have we done this, mate?
Which is, ironically, this is where the ram mic came from, wasn't it? On your
is this where it was? Ram mic.
Ram mic, because we did exactly this. We got stuck as soon as we started it, and I just drove into the back of someone, and someone, I think it was Kartek, and he said, "What? Who just rammed me then?" And I just started shouting, "Ram me!" And that was it. Just went from there.
Brilliant.
We're gonna have to reset that harvester. I think I can't get it off that tree.
Well done, Rion.
Proper stuck.
Yeah, it's like jammed on one of the little trees.
Got the tree down.
I think we can get it off.
Have you got? We haven't got lumberjack because we're on console maps.
Yeah.
It's like I've gone to a zoo and I've got a little monkey on the bonnet of my tractor, pulling at my windscreen wipers. I have a little apprentice on the front of my tractor.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it won't come off. I'll have to reset it.
Mr. Dex has had a fleece on today. Goodness me. It's been 29 degrees. It's been 29 degrees here, and it's really, really muggy today. Like really close and sticky and horrible. I hope you guys can't hear it through the microphone. But I've got a massive fan, literally inches from me here, because it is unbearably warm in this particular room. So I hope the fan isn't skill issue. Techno's in.
Good evening, Techno. Evening, MTK Sim Farmer. How you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for joining us.
Indeed.
Right.
So before we get on any further, who's had the opportunity to have a look at Ballyspring yet?
I had a little download earlier. I've maybe done 20 minutes of just looking around, mate.
Yeah.
It's special, isn't it? Because it's the same, but it's different, and it's there's some really nice sort of amendments and changes to that map.
Yeah, I think they've kept the core of Ballyspring, because Ballyspring was an incredibly popular map in 22.
Yeah.
And when I loaded into it for the first time, it was like you could tell immediately that it was the same map, but everything has been reworked. The textures, the models, that they've clearly spent an enormous amount of time creating all their custom buildings and models, of which you've got to download to get the map running, haven't you? But wow, I'm very much looking forward to playing on that map. I really am, because it's I think there's 12 starter farms in total, which is
definitely an increase.
It's a hell of a lot. Yeah.
A very nice selection. So massive shout out to the girls and boys over at the Air Agri team. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Hey up, Paul, how you doing? Yeah. It is. It's going to be a very, very popular map.
I think as well. I think it's quite good for the game. I think had it come out when we were expecting it, sort of, a month, 2 months ago, whatever it was, with Whitcomb at the same time, I think it would have been detrimental to Farming Simulator in itself, because what keeps it good is these maps every sort of 4 to 6 weeks. These like fresh new maps that just reinvigorate everyone. And for us as as content creators, it's the same, isn't it? You want that new content, those new places for people to start mixing it up, because for the last 6 weeks Whitcomb has just taken over all things Farm Sim.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there. No,
absolutely.
Very valid point. You want to jump on with Welsh on the field? You can run cart for Welsh, do you, Mids, or do you want me to do that? Are you waiting for Rion?
No, I was just getting out of the way, mate, because I wasn't sure which way he was going to go about it. So get in there, mate, behind him, and I'll follow in as and when.
No worries, mate. No worries. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The timing of it. Not that it was necessarily planned that way, but yeah, you're right. The fact that we've now got another incredible map to enjoy at this time. I think Farm Sim's in a great place now. I think mods wise, we've got so many, haven't we now?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts as well, isn't it? I mean, like, I think Mids is a valid point there. Like, everybody rushed to Whitcomb when it came out. That is an incredible map. And then if Ballyspring had to come out at the same time, everybody would have been torn. At least we've had a really decent stint amount of time to play on Whitcomb before Ballyspring's come out. It hasn't spoiled either of them.
Well, that's it.
No.
Now that it's out, though, it's there forever. And I mean, maps like Calmston do the same thing, because I know, looking at some of the images that folks post on my Discord, people still play and are still heavily involved with the likes of Calmston. on 25, and
Yeah.
even though that was one of the first maps released for 22. It came, I seem to recall it came out very, very early. I think Oxy had been working on it for a long time before 22's release, and then, do you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
the fact that it's still got that longevity, I think, is really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that says a lot about the map itself, doesn't it? And the sort of nostalgia towards it.
Yeah.
Which is where
Techno's,
Barley Spring will come in, I think, because a lot of people are already saying, oh my god, it's like exactly how I thought it was going to be, only better.
yeah. Well, they've kept its original charm, haven't they? The layout of it, the fact that it is, it's based in Ireland, so it's predominantly grass work. It's all about silage and dairy cows and all that kind of stuff. I think I was sitting back and watching Air Agri's Discord at 10 to 2 this afternoon, and it was almost hilarious seeing people, when's it out? Can't download it, when's it? Come on, bang, bang, bang. And it was being a map maker at that particular time, minutes before the release of something that was going to be as incredibly popular as Bally Spring. It was just hilarious. It really was.
The stress levels must have been incredible.
Yeah, totally. I bet he's like...
How are you getting on, Fiona? Are you back at the field now?
We are, mate. We're harvesting. We're on the way.
There you are.
Sweet.
I'm just kind of waiting for you to get around a bit of the headland well, so I'm just running with you here just because there's not a huge amount of room on the very edge of this field. But for mids...
I'm about 60-70% in at the minute anyway, mate. You're all right.
Oh, no worries. I'll just loiter behind you then. I'll just creep on you.
Standard.
Yeah. Oh, you're missing a bit there. Was that the angle of the field there?
Yeah, it's not my fault, that.
Yeah. Dr. Rockter says he has Whitcomb fever. I don't blame you, mate. Whitcomb is an incredible map. It's a beautiful map. It really is. Let's try with this bit here now, Welsh. There we are.
6 miles an hour, mate.
Yep, on it. So,
Evening, Robert. Yeah, sorry, mate. Evening, Rob. How you doing? Thanks very much for the sub, mate. It's much appreciated.
nice one. There we go. So, mids, welcome to the Farmer's Table, mate. For anyone discovering you for the first time, who is the Mid Life Simster? Give everyone a bit of an introduction to you.
Who am I?
Who are you?
How long have you got? And
who are you?
How much censor out of this?
yeah.
I'm a bit of a no one, really, mate. For in my head, I came to FARMERSIM on a bit of an off chance.
Yeah.
I remember. Well, I found, I think it was 19 was on a free demo on PlayStation.
Bonus.
And I had a quick go at it, and being a gamer who loves like simulation games in general.
Yeah.
And I think 22 had literally just dropped like within the last 2 weeks of that. And I was kind of like, oh, should I just get a demo, or should I just pay the money and play the new one? I played the new one and just got completely hooked on it. And then in 24, I had a particularly tasty little back injury, something you know all about yourself, mate. And got sort of down into the crux then of watching a lot of content creators. Primarily Mr. CDP, the legend.
Yeah.
Daggerwin, as you'd expect, and FarmerCop.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I'm going to give this a go. And started making some really torrid content on SnowRunner. And it just went from there, really.
Okay. Well, I must admit, I was obviously, as I try and do with my research before a Farmer's Table episode, I did... it's great to be able to sit there and watch somebody's videos and call it homework. But just going back, I had a quick peruse back through your channel where you started and all that kind of stuff, and I noticed that you did start as a console player, didn't you?
Yeah, massively. Mr. CDP inspired, without a shadow of a doubt. And it was for a long time. And there's a bit of a tale around the whole PC gaming for me.
Go on.
Which I was going to say, I don't know how much you know of it with anything you've come across, really. So I was incredibly fortunate to have one of my followers of the subs basically reach out to me, and I'd made a lot of contact with him, and he was upgrading his PC, and out of nowhere, he didn't really tell me anything. He just sort of said, "Oh, look, I'm gonna send you something. It's a bit, do you mind if I get your address?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, this is a bit weird. I don't know address on the internet. Like, this is proper.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god!" But we've been speaking for a long time, me and Rob. So I was like, "Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, send me whatever." And I just thought it'd be like a couple of stickers or something. And the guy sent me his old PC. and that's the PC
Jeez.
that I'm playing on now. So
No
he
way.
had upgraded, yeah, he'd upgraded his graphics card. So he said, "Oh, look, all you'll need to do is sort your graphics card out," which Welsh has seen me go through the troubles of trying to not upgrade my graphics card.
Right.
And yeah, everything else is an absolutely banging machine. And
Oh, mate.
he basically said, "Look, you know, I really like what you're doing. I think you've got a lot of potential. If you have a PC, you will be able to do so much more with your content. So have this
Agreed.
one. I am got a use for it, and fill your boots." And that was that.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, what a
amazing.
legend.
That's just another example, because I mean we go on about it all the time, but another example of the wonderfulness that is the farm sim community. Someone just gave you their PC, whether it was what they were upgrading on, or that's irrelevant. The generosity, because they, you know, that's
Mate, it was hundreds of pounds worth of kit. It's still,
and it's still running now.
Good £500-600 worth of kit, I would argue.
Yeah, yeah.
To me. Yeah, it was. It genuinely, I mean, as it would, it blew my mind, that level of generosity for a complete stranger to do that. Which then, obviously, naturally, you know, we became really, really good friends then, myself and Rob.
Yeah.
But then, unfortunately, Rob had cancer, and he passed away earlier this year. So that was a massive part of it, yeah. And you know, Rob had been following my channel from pretty much the start, really.
Right.
So that was like a real tough thing for me, because I got like really good mates with Rob, and we speak regularly. When I was in Lama with you guys,
Yeah.
I went off and gave him a bell and went and sat and watched the harvesters and was talking to him about that. But the nature of this bloke, right? This is how good a lad he was. He's been diagnosed for a couple of years with stage 4, so it was always a bit of the clock was against him, unfortunately.
Right.
But he'd been diagnosed, I think, the week before Lama, and he knew he had about 2 weeks to go. But he didn't want to tell me because he thought it might ruin my Lama experience. That's how much of a legend of a bloke this guy was. Honestly, mate, incredible. The guy was such a top bloke, and it's why now, if you've seen on the end of my videos, I've got my end picture is basically my house, and there's I've got a tree on that picture, and it's the tree that I planted for Rob. So when I think it was about a week or so before he passed, I said, "Look, you know, what can I do for you, mate? You know, I'd like to put something so I can just go out and sit down and have a chat with you and sort of still catch up."
Yeah.
And he chose that tree, and I planted that out in the garden, and that's where it is. So Rob's like still out there. I still go, and when I'm sorting the chickens out, I'll have a little chat with him and ask him what he thinks of the old content and all that sort of soppy stuff.
Honestly, mate,
so cool.
that's one of the most incredible stories we've ever heard so far. That's touching. Beyond my skin's properly, my hairs are properly standing on end here. That was.
Well, I did a naturally. I sort of when the time came, I had to do a bit of a sort of intro, and I was hoping to only do like a 30-second thing just to explain it, and it ended up being a couple of minutes naturally, and it was probably. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done to record that, because I just couldn't get my emotions under control.
I don't blame you.
Really difficult, mate. Really difficult. You think,
well, that came across really well as well. It's like, you know, you could hear it in that intro, mate. It was very well done, very well suited to what you tried to get across. In all fairness,
it was one of those things. I just thought, well, I've just got to do it. I've just got to, and then at least then it's genuine. You know, it's not for likes, it's not for content. It's nothing other than me just trying to say thanks to a guy and explain it. And it was tough, like, because I just thought if I try and do this again or try and do it without the emotion, then you know we'll be here till the cows come home. So I may as well just get on with it, put it out there, and it's done. And yeah, it was lovely, mate. And I got to speak with his family. He lived miles and miles away, so his funeral was online. So I was online for that with his sister and speaking to her about it. It was really, really touching, mate. And it was a strange way to meet a family, but it's at the same time it was nice for me to be able to sort of show my respects and stuff. So.
Yeah, wow, dude, that's amazing. That really is.
It's quite a tale, isn't it? You wouldn't think Farming Simulator would do such a thing, you know?
Well,
you carry on, mate.
I mean, on a far less heartfelt note, I suppose, the number of experiences that I think we can all attest to that we've all had in some little way has made this whole journey as a YouTube content creator for each of our individual experiences really, really cool. Do you know what I mean? We've all got something that's really quite heartwarming and, you know, that kind of stuff, but nothing touches that. what you've just got.
Yeah, it's
what
pretty
you've just...
pretty unique, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
a very, very fortunate individual. Mate.
Yeah,
You are indeed.
Yeah.
But I suppose, I mean, not trying to move away from that at all, but the fact that that computer's still going, the computer's still running.
So it's that you finally got a graphics card upgrade because that was just a
Yes.
bottleneck for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all it's had, and yeah, here it is. Just sits here. It is hotter than the surface of the sun at times, but other than that, it's pretty good, mate.
Well, that's it. Give it a 6 or 8 month thermal paste update on the CPU. Give it a blowout of air with an air compressor or something every few weeks, every couple of months or whatever, and that'll keep you going for years. But you're never going to get rid of that one, though, are you?
Oh God, no, mate. No. This one stays with me for the rest of my life now.
Yeah.
This stays.
Oh, that's amazing. Evening, Oz. Evening, Mr. Thor. Good evening, pal. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope all's well. Just got in from work. Hey up, Chucks.
And a massive thank you, FARMERSIM guy. I've just seen your comment on Welsh's live chat. Legend. Thank you, mate. Lovely to see you, dude.
Hey up, FSG.
And MTK Sim Farmers dropped you a sub as well, and he said that's a lovely story as well. It's just,
there we go.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Bit, mate.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Hey up, Dinky. How you doing, mate? Good evening. How's it going?
Evening, Dinky. How are you, mate? Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody for joining us. It's a massive pleasure to have Mitz.
Certainly is.
Looking forward to this one.
Do you know what? That's proper bowled me over, that story has, Mids. It really has.
It's mate. It's I'm like I say, I'm very lucky, and it's a really unique sort of tale to tell, that one.
Yes, it really is. It really is. I know. I had one way back when, a good couple of years ago. It's nothing like that, but it was equally as can't think of the right word, but it was a very hard-hitting comment. But I had a comment from a soldier on the front lines in the Ukrainian war, saying that, and I was like, yeah, I know. I read it late at night, and I was like, wow, you know what I mean? That. It was
it's incredible, isn't it? As a content creator, the people that you do sort of get in contact with, you come across. I remember Mr. Sealy P saying about guys out in Florida, like, watching his streams and stuff, know, and sending him sort of their regards and stuff. And it does reach just all sorts of communities, and the people you kind of end up speaking to and coming across. It's incredible. This simple game has genuinely changed my life.
Yes, but likewise, it's done some incredible things, and it's as wonderful as all that was. I think we've answered about 17 of the questions that I had. but
earlier, I'll leave that end row for you, Freon, and I'll go up the next row here, mate.
Oh, you're going down the middle, are you? I'll just loiter around here then.
Yeah, I'll be back shortly, don't you worry.
I'll be back.
But even now, in present company terms, I mean, I never would have imagined when I started making content that I would make friends with people who I would then go and meet whilst I'm on holiday. So like me and Welsh met up not that long ago down in Saundersfoot with both of our families, and that's incredible. That was for me what started it all. I started doing content because I wanted to find like-minded people. I'm quite an open book and around things, so like I use like YouTube and certainly like Farming Simulator a little bit around sort of not like bad mental health, but just to sort of zone out. It was a big part of me, just when I'm sat around the house and I'm a bit like fed up, chuck a video on, do some housework, and I'd go from there. And I just thought, well, why watch? Why not try and make something? Why not see what you can get? And if you get 20 people then to follow you, then that would be wicked, wouldn't it? And it just for me, it just went from there. But never, I would have never imagined making friends like I do with Rob and yourself and Welsh, and like I say, meeting up, and like it's blown my mind what this simple game has done. It takes it from a lot more than a game, doesn't it? And again, we've said that numerous times, probably on every episode we've done of this, but it does. You can't replace it, though. The fact is that, we sit there. It started off as a video game that you play, sitting in your pants in your comfort of your own home, whatever. And all of a sudden, a couple of years later, you're out in the real world. You're at shows in real life, and you've got a whole community of people around you. You talk to each other almost daily.
you know what I mean? In the likes
Yeah.
of, especially
Yeah.
in Discord, I think that's one of the very cool things about Discord, is you get to talk to each other, whether it be about something important or not. You get to chat and just talk, and it just brings the community together much closer, and it's just mega. It really is. Everything about it is incredible.
Sim can swap.
Can you swap tractor? Oh, combine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries, mate. There you go. You're getting
Can Mid say mid speaking before he speaks Welsh speaking because they both sound the same.
yeah. Dear
And
me.
then
see?
Oz is asking if we can go back to giving Mid's grief now.
Let's do that.
Oh, that legend.
No,
Absolute
Freon,
legend.
that's not an open invitation, Freon, to go bullying Mids, okay?
Yeah, that stays for the other live streams, mate. This one, you got to be nice to me. Your dad said you wouldn't be horrible. He promised me.
I had to bribe him with a day out yesterday.
Hey up. What on earth has just happened here? I've just managed to disconnect my header, and then while I'm trying to.
Yeah, seen.
Why is
Skill issues?
something's? Oh no, the massive lag spike. Then
Me too.
Yeah, don't blame the lag. It happened before that.
I am blaming the lag.
That'll go empty.
Yeah, okay, mate, nice one.
I'm like 98%.
Yeah, look at that, mate, nice work.
I'm coming down your next. Oh no, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not coming down your next row. I'm coming down the row that you'd consider the one after the row you've just done there. So.
No, nice one, mate. I'll get this bit in the corner here, and then I'll
No, we made light work of that one, didn't we?
Another row. Yeah, haven't we?
I genuinely thought that'd take a while. That. There we go.
It's not even the big fields on this one aren't that big though, are they? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Hey up FSG, evening mate. Dropping into both streams to hit the like button and say hello. Very kind of you, mate. Hope all's well with you, buddy.
Man,
Good man.
appreciate that, FSG. Hope you well, mate.
Absolutely. Skill issue, says Techno. Do you know what? That's gonna be on my headstone, that, isn't it? Here lies FARMERSIM, skill issue.
I do hope it is.
I don't. Although if I do, I might end up being buried somewhere nearer you, though.
Can we just put your headstone on a slight wonk, like it's just a slight off angle?
Yeah.
Here lies FARMERSIM. Wonky headstone, but due to skill issues.
Yeah.
Can't
Honestly.
even lie in the ground straight. Evening Wizardly Payload.
You're all a
Nina.
bunch
Hello,
of... I
guys.
can't say anything, can I?
I know. I
Hey,
love us really. Evening, Alex. How are you, mate?
Hey up, Wizard.
Thank
How you
very
doing,
much for
mate?
joining us, guys.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us, guys. We appreciate it.
We
Hope you're
really
well.
do. We really do. Do you know what? I'm a bit lost now because I've got a notebook sat next to me with a whole load of questions. I can't ask any of them because I think they've already been asked or they've already been spoke about. But so you've already kind of told us what made you give you the decision to make the journey down the YouTube rabbit hole, I suppose. Playing for fun, not perfection, as your logo. Speaking of your logo, actually, before I go on, I watched one of your first videos and I laughed hard because you had a thing that came up saying embracing gaming incompetence. And I properly laughed at that.
Yeah, that's where the playing for fun, not perfection came from. I thought, well, I can't just go around constantly calling myself incompetent.
I know.
Let Oz and Mr. Dex do that for me instead.
Oh, they do that
But,
for you, do they?
What
a lovely bunch of
like
gentlemen
to remind
they
me,
are.
yes. I'm in a very fortunate. I'm in a very select group of testers.
Oh, are you?
And there are some very competent, experienced players, and they generally have me in there to do the stuff that no one would ever think of doing.
Oh,
And the
okay.
weird stuff that I just break things all the time for them.
Oh, do you?
So yeah, all the time, mate. I find the most random things because I play the game in a non-professional way. I'm not very good at it, so I generally will find issues that no one else will stumble across.
Okay, well, you did touch base on that before we hit record, and I just had to nip off and get a glass of water. But you said something about finding odd mod conflicts, didn't you? About with one of Ozzy's mods, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do. And it's again, it's because of my own lack of my understanding as to how to play the game properly, how to set things up, mod conflicts, and all that. I just
Or is it
chuck a billion other things all at the same
because
time.
you've got hundreds of mods running on a save game?
Yes, maybe a
That's
factor
probably
as well, mate. Maybe
that's
a factor.
that still gets me that, because I only have the mods. All the mods. I think you said on one of them you had 400 and something mods running.
Yeah,
Is that-
Wickham, I've got 410 on. Yeah.
Right. Are we talking across the board of script mods, placeables, tractors, implements?
Yes, the whole
Right.
shebang, yeah.
Okay. But you don't use them all, do you?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it's the placeables that are the issue. It's because I haven't been, and I wish I had been. So I like Welsh. I use the mod assistants,
Yeah, yeah.
and for me, it was one of those things. I started properly, actually putting mods into the right folders, I end up just going, right, I'm just going to copy that folder across. That was the last save I had. So everything comes across to Wickham, and I start adding a couple of mods onto that.
Yeah.
And it just spirals out of control. And then every few months I go, right, I got to strip this back a little bit. So like the new series I started this week now, that's only, I think, 160 mods. I've started with that on. That'll creep above 200 before in no time at all, because I'll start realizing there's a couple of,
It's no
bits of
wonder you
equipment
break
that I want.
everything. Goodness
Yes.
me. Because that's the thing with this game, as wonderful as it is in the background, in the mechanics of it, it's incredibly complicated, and all it takes is, I mean, I don't have a huge understanding of XML coding and all that, but all it takes is a comma or a space or a zero in the wrong place for one mod to start having a bit of a paddy with another one. You know what I mean? And if you've got
Very much so, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I think of it for myself, mate. It's a bit of the Jurassic Park theory, where he harps on about I haven't earned the right to understand PC gaming because of Rob just gifting me a PC and going, here you go, mate. I'm happy days. I'll just go in absolutely all at it.
Yeah.
I haven't really learnt the sort of finer details, and it's only maybe the last few months that I'm sort of getting my head around the whole XML files and amending things and just understanding what causes those kind of little conflicts here and there.
Yeah.
Whereas, and that was the one thing with PlayStation gaming, it makes it far simpler, but it was compared to PC gaming and especially I think in 25 is so limited now compared to the PC.
It's wrong way.
Yeah.
I know. I've come back to our original field, haven't I? And you're not here.
No, we've left you. Dinky, we are on Riverview Farm this evening. Good evening, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us on Riverview by Cavalier Roy. If you hit ! map, it will bring up the link for you if you haven't already checked it out, downloaded it.
Sorry, I've just seen FSG's comment. Where's it gone? I can vouch for you. You broke the FARMERSIM hub on its first go. On your first go.
Thank you very much, good sir.
If you want to test anything out to its absolute potential, throw it Mids' way. He'll sort you out.
I honestly, I felt terrible because FSG, absolute legend of the community, enormous following, and then there's this Welsh pillock just breaking everything he's got. I'm just going, oh, I've broken this, mate. Is this an issue? And he's like, yes. What next?
yeah. He's like, oh God. Well, got another email off Mids.
Why is this Welsh moron doing this? Why would you even think to do it that way, you weirdo?
Just think a bit about being different, mate. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. You know what? I'm getting used to it because I hardly ever use this, but the steering assist.
Yeah, and I've done it this way. I never normally use it on our live streams, but myself and Mids have been suffering with this weird mod conflict issue with steering assist, where
another mod
when
conflict.
you press whatever button you've got to select the line you want to go off on the GPS.
Yeah.
It makes that ding ding noise, and well, it would do that, but then it wouldn't connect properly.
Okay.
So I was just testing it really, but it works on. Weird thing is, it works on multiplayers. It doesn't always work on my single player maps.
Sorry.
Thank you, FSG.
Yeah.
You are my favourite Welsh moron.
You just read that bit as well. Yeah.
I just saw a question in there which I'll answer for Eamon. So, question for Mids is Homecoming roleplay series. Are the characters based on people he knows in real life? And I think me and you spoke about this, FS, because yes, they are. They are genuine. They're real people. Slightly different names, but their ridiculous accents and behaviour and all that stuff, they are based on real people, because I used to work with them, and they were genuinely like that in real life. They would just bicker and shout at each other and just argue, and they were like the best of mates.
Yeah,
But they just couldn't sit in the same room together without winding each other up.
Hello.
brilliant. Nice.
What have you done with your tractor? Just left it there.
I do have to put an apology though, like I say, because I was frantically faffing around at 1 minute to 7 before we clicked go. Nightbot hasn't got your sub notification coming out in the chat here, Mid, so I do wholeheartedly apologise.
Oh mate, I'm not here for subs and likes.
No, I know, but it's one of those though. It's I just noticed, I've just seen Nightbot's been gabbing away in the chat there, but yeah, so I do apologise. One of the many things I forgot to do.
Do you want to go back and get your tractor ready?
So, another question that we have, one question that we haven't touched on yet. How difficult do you find it balancing YouTube channels with everyday life and family and kids and all that kind of stuff? You find it a challenge?
Yeah, that's something. So the guys and girls who follow me and are in the Discord especially will know. Like I really struggle with that, and I struggle with it primarily because of the guilt associated with it. So for those of you who don't know me, I've got a young family, 2 kids, both 4 and 2, so very young. Full-time job. Missus has got a full-time job. So me trying to justify sitting in the cupboard playing farming sim for hours on end.
Have you been?
While she looks after the kids and does all that sort of stuff. You can well imagine occasionally goes down like an ill-flavored sandwich.
A lead balloon. Yeah.
And then and on top of that, then you've got like the guys and girls who like the members who financially support your channel, and I just think I feel so guilty then, like if I'm not putting content out, but then if you're forcing the content, it's not good content, and I can get myself in a right tiz about it, mate. It is something I've struggled with, and I at this point now, I just put out what I can as and when, and then just hope for the best. And in fairness, everyone's been so supportive, so understanding, and whenever I've had those little like moments where I've spoken out about it, there's been nothing but positivity from the community around it. So I sort of just had to teach myself to go, just accept it, mate, get on with it, and it's not a drama.
No, that's the thing, and it's difficult sometimes because we've all been there. I know I'm there all the time. It's like, oh, I've not put a video out, but I received some advice back when I very first started doing this by FSG, and it was quality over quantity. And I've always tried to do that, but also to try and keep content regular. I did overdo myself once, and I gave myself a couple of weeks off because burnout is a real thing. And until you've experienced, I think everyone will experience it at some point in any kind of walk of life, but especially with farm sim. But
part and parcel, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But then when you see, you can't help feeling that, because you see other content creators who do seem to be able to just sit there like a machine and just fire out video after video after video, and you're like, how the bloody hell do you do that? It's like, do you know what I mean? I today I wanted to knuckle down and start working on a map tour video for Ballyspring, and I could, after one phone call that I made this afternoon, I was going to be working on it tomorrow. Now I can't, because I've got to drive to Bradford of all places, and it's like, god damn it. So I can't. It's one of those where life gets in the way all the time, and it does, unfortunately. As much as I know most of us would love to sit here and just play farm sim for hours on end, life has to come first, doesn't it? Unfortunately. At times.
Evening FSB, evening Briscoe. How you doing, my friend?
Thank you, Mr. Dex. He's just posted a link to your channel in the chat. Appreciate that, Mr. Dex. Good man.
Legend, absolute legend. And exactly. Well, me and Mr. Dex were talking about this. So he's got a little idea that we're looking to maybe do together at some point. And it's my biggest fear for that is not being able to give it the time that it needs, because for me, I've got the opportunity I have to play the game is few and far between. So I sort of grab an hour here and there. My editing is generally done when everyone else has gone to bed. It's just trying to make it work. So when you then look at, like, it's why I don't do a lot of my own multiplayer stuff. It's why my roleplay series, I love doing the roleplay stuff because it's the most fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's about 10 hours an episode, there or thereabout, my roleplay. And I'm just like, I can't do this for a 40-minute episode that gets 200 views. I'm like, this isn't worth it. What am I doing?
It's a different ball game entirely, isn't it? It really is.
Look up to your right, lads. Look up to your right.
Look up to the right.
You'll see Freon reconnected his trailer.
You've done it again, Rion.
Oh no!
And he's
Honestly,
done it again. He's driven off again. You haven't got it connected, Freon.
what's
Why?
you've left
It's
it
off. He's
behind?
left the trailer.
Oh, he's a good
You
lad.
managed to reverse it all the way down the lane there, almost perfectly,
Yeah,
and then you didn't connect up.
yeah. Just saw him go along the top of the hedgerow there.
But I know, like FARMERSIM, you said there, it's like, about time. One of the things, I think we spoke about it previously, where like editing software, like
Yeah.
I've had to learn, the hard way of how to make that all work and get it to do what I want, and I'm still pretty rubbish at it.
No, you're not.
I guarantee there are faster, better ways of doing it, but because the footage that's out there is so specific to the niche that people recording the how to use OBS is,
Yeah.
it almost doesn't sort of fit what you want. And I often think like there's a gap in the market for content creators, for FARMERSIM to say this is how is an effective way to do a role play series and do your editing, because there will be ways, like the introduction of AI now on cap count is massive,
okay.
because you can just say select this one section of the footage, break it down. And this was an FSG tip that came from the farmer's table actually.
Yeah.
Break it down into 8-second blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That then links in with your overlays and your music. So then that would have taken me previously, before AI came into it. I didn't know how to break them down. I had to do it manually. It would just have taken me an eternity. Whereas but like little things like that, I've always thought I wish there was someone out there where I could watch their videos of how to be more efficient with what I do.
Yeah, well with a roleplay video, and I know from speaking from my own small amount of experience trying to make a roleplay series, the editing is equally takes as long as making the video sometimes, because it's just different. With a Let's Play series, like, we could record, like we're not recording, we're streaming what we're doing here, but if you record a Let's Play video, it does take a long time, but it takes a lot less time than it does to put together something without the heads-up displays and adding music in the background and doing voices and that kind of stuff. There's a whole lot more to it to even try and make it feel realistic. And I've got to say, one of the latest roleplay series that we've all been blessed with these last few weeks, FSG's YouTuber Farm series. Oh my god,
Mind blowing.
it's
Yeah.
groundbreaking.
It's incredible.
No pun intended. It is. It's got. Now that we do this, I don't know if it's the same for you, but when I watch videos now, I don't necessarily watch it and digest what the content is. I'm looking at it as from a structure side and the editing side, and going, how did you do that? How did you do that? And it makes me watch them in an entirely different view now, which is. But I do it with films and TV shows. It's not just watching stuff on YouTube. It's like I do it with anything now. I look at it and go, oh, how did they do that? That was interesting. That was a nice little thing. Or, you know what I mean? Try and get it's one of those. Question for Mids from Mark Thor in the chat: did he make a decision on YouTubing other games before you started FARMERSIM? Because you did do some SnowRunner, didn't you?
Yeah, so it started with SnowRunner. But I think back to those videos. I remember watching, I think it was like a vidIQ video on, like how to set up a channel and all those things to do. I didn't even know where I had to put a microphone. So my microphone I was recording those videos was about 10 foot away from me. The audio is absolutely diabolical.
So you shouted into it. Can you hear me?
It's incredible, how it picked up anything I was saying. And I was listening back thinking, oh, that's rubbish, that is. Why is it so rubbish? And it turns out, as usual, it's me that's rubbish, not the mic.
It's a learning curve.
It started with SnowRunner, and I'm still toying with the idea of having that second channel, because I do still like to go and play other games, and I think the few rare occasions that I now get to play, well, I may as well record that and just do something with it as well. So that is in the background at the moment.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but I would do a separate channel for those other games, because I think it's nice to keep the Simster sort of bit with now farming simulator.
Absolutely. I've kind of tied myself into one niche with my name, haven't I, with the channel? But I did toy with. But the thing I've got is that and this has been the case now for years. Like a lot of us, I've spent a lot of time gaming over the years, many different genres of games. But now, I don't play any other game. I don't have admittedly, the last few weeks I've been shooting Nazis in the face on Sniper Elite, but that's just on my PlayStation that I have hooked up near the bed, so I can lie on bed and play a game on, in absolute comfort, just as a relaxation thing. But I've got no interest in doing anything else. I feel I've got a real passion. I'm not any good at it, you know what I mean? But I'm still learning every day. But it's a case of I have a proper passion for Farm Sim, and I just want to keep on doing it because it's a wonderful game. But what you were saying before about having a limited time to make a video, you've picked a great game for it, haven't you? Because nothing happens quickly in Farming Simulator, does it?
And that's it. It's just like I try and when you're recording, that's one of the biggest issues I've faced recently with my stuff is if I try and do it and it's a bit choppy, where I might grab like an hour of recording, but then if I don't come back to it for another day or two, it's really disjointed and it comes across in the content, and I get frustrated with that then. So it's like it then slows me down. I go, I don't want to put that out there because it sounds garbage. But unless you're running 3 copies of your save, it's really difficult to go back and redo it as well, and you sort of go round and round. So you do have to kind of commit to it, don't you? It's like that thing just going, right, this is it. I'm gonna sit in the chair now. It's gonna be a 3 or 4 hour slog. I might only get 30 minutes of footage from this, but I'll watch a load of other YouTube videos and listen to my audiobooks and all those other things that we do. But at least then the content it flows, and it's for me, that's something that, if for other content creators to start out, that's something I would say is really key, is like set your diaries and set your timings, because I find I'm better when I dedicate time to it. I know I'm going to do it, and I sit there and I do it, and I get it done. It's far better than jumping on and off, stopping and starting.
I can't do that. I can't make a video like just going, right, I'm going to make a video now and sit down and make a video. Every video I've made, and this is truthful since day one, it's going around in my head for 2-3 days before that. You know what I mean? Because it's just that's just the way
everything I do is the absolute opposite. I just jump on and just, well, as it often comes across, unfortunately, but I just jump on, get on with it, and have some fun. The hardest part of that is the role play. If that's like not planning the role play, because I think Scroff's said exactly the same with the way he does it, and it's a similar thing. I know my sort of storyline with the role play. I know where it's going to go. I know how it's sort of going to end up. But in terms of the general content, I just go, okay, I'm just going to ad lib it, and I try and remember the things that those pair of idiots that I used to work with used to do and talk about and say to each other. And I put the stupid voices on.
So do you ad lib it then? You don't have
completely,
you don't have a script or anything?
No, nothing.
Bloody
hell. I've literally I'll have some bullet points that will say, I go and buy a new tractor, pick up a sheep, and maybe if there's something like a particular sort of line in the story that I want to fit in there, I'll sort of maybe chuck them in. But in the main, it's just me driving around as the 3 characters, just ad-libbing it all and gobbing off at each other. It's almost worthy of being sectioned, I would suggest.
Honestly, mate, hats off to you, mate. That's mega. I mean,
well, what it must sound like from outside the room is bizarre. There's a little bit of editing like on the voices, but primarily that's just my missus must just be sat there and it was like listening to this absolute pillock upstairs, shouting a London accent, and then I'm talking like this, saying back to him in your device like this, and I'm just going round and round doing all this rubbish, and she's sat there thinking, why am I with this loser? What am I doing?
That's hilarious. Do you know what? Talking about your position of microphones, put your microphone outside your door one day and let us just record something like that. That's mega.
Well, one of the other things I do as well, I'm very much like, sort of, it is what it is. And
Yeah.
quite often you'll hear my kids coming across the microphone and shouting and gobbing off, and I don't air them out at all. I think it's quite a nice thing just to leave in, because I remember there was a lady in America I was speaking to when I first started out, and I used to record with the baby on my lap. So every now and then, like, this
You
little
did?
3-month-old baby
Wow.
would start, like doing like baby talk, and people loved it. Like, they were like, "Oh, it's so nice," and it was just how I did it, because that was my easiest time to record. Was right, mum's having to lie down, I'll grab the baby and just go and play an hour and a half of Farm Sim. So I'll record whilst I'm doing it.
Yeah. That's amazing. That, goodness me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
just
to be
trying.
a fly on the wall while you're recording. That
Yeah, yeah.
Mate, honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm sat in a tiny room. I've got this pointless fan blowing. It's 1 billion degrees in here with this computer from Rob that is essentially like a volcano.
Oh, mate.
And all I'm doing
Isn't
is
it?
just doing weird voices, shouting at a microphone. It's bizarre.
It's Gas Mark 4 in here at the minute. It's absolutely awful. There's nothing worse,
quite
is
cool
it?
than mine tonight, to be honest. It's quite nice, eh?
I bet you're lucky enough to have a window in your room, though, aren't you?
I do have a
yes,
very
but it's
small
closed.
window, yes. I do have that, mate.
I mean, it's like a prison cell in here. I don't have a window. It's a converted garage. So, and because I have a dog that likes to bark, the door's shut. I've got 4 big lights up above me, which are like ovens, each on their own. And
Good
I've got me massive. So I'm literally just costing about 50 quid an hour here in electricity, with 4 computers, 2 fans, and all this 4 monitors. Sorry, 2 fans, big lights, blah blah blah. It's just ridiculous. If I could open a window.
Do we want to jump on and do some grass work instead, or are we happy carrying on harvesting?
I honestly don't mind, mate.
Grass work, Creon says.
Now,
Okay.
Rion's called grasswork. Let's do it. I've just
Man has
seen
spoken.
a comment from FSG, which makes me feel far better about my 8 to 10 hours an episode, with his at 50 hours editing per episode.
What?
Let's
Oh
just
my God.
let's just digest that for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. 50.
I mean, that's insane.
50 hours. That's a job.
It is, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah,
That's a full-time job. Yeah, there's no two ways about
That's a
that.
job. Oh my
50
God.
hours.
He's doing more hours a week than I do in work.
Bloody
That
hell.
is insane.
He's a machine.
Fair play. Hats off FSG. That is something else. That's incredible.
Yeah.
But having said that, it shows in the quality and everything that comes out with, because that new series is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very, very enjoyable.
I'm trying to turn this corner and get back to the... success! Look at that. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, no pressure now then, mate.
Yeah. Don't you fluff it up now. Mark Thor says FARMERSIM is rarely let out. That's why he does YouTube. On the money, Mr. T. It's not a garage. He's in prison, but he doesn't want to say. Who's coming at me here at 1,000 miles an hour? You might have to give way, mate. I'm bigger than you. Don't drive into the front. You're going to have to... There you go. Yeah, practice your... you see, that's
Dinky,
where...
I've just seen your comments. Thank you, mate. That's lovely. Thank you, dude.
You go... If you squeeze down to my left, your right, Rion, you might squeeze through.
Evening, Kansas boy. Thanks for joining us, mate. I hope you're well. Long time no see.
There you go. You should be able to squeeze past there, Rion. There's a reason why there will only be 12 episodes. Because he's got a holiday. He's got a holiday plan next year, and he's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Yeah. Right, what we're doing? Grass work.
Yeah.
What machinery have
you
we got
picked
to
up,
get
Rion?
going?
So, anybody jumped in the mower?
I'll get in a mower. What have we got?
We've got a big chrome.
Big
thingy
M.
mower.
I like a big M.
Big M.
I'm having the big M. There
Can
we
we
are.
go to field 16?
You go
We're
wherever
going
you
to
want,
16,
buddy.
yeah?
If you ask
Field
nicely.
16.
I'm sure your mum will say this to you, but if you ask nicely.
Yeah. Magic word, Sean.
What's the magic word?
I was working behind the bar on Saturday night, and a little boy came running up to the bar, and he went, "Can I have a glass of water?" And I looked at him like that, and my boss looked at me and just laughed and walked off, and I went, "What's the magic words?" And he went, "Please."
Please. What field did you want to go to, Rian? Was it 16?
16.
Right, so you turn
I'll jump in the baler then.
you turn left
Ooh,
out
that's
of the
about
turn left out of the farm, do you, up to get to 16? Is that
Yeah.
right?
No. No, it's like right by the edge of the bridge.
I don't know where the
You
bridge
see a
is.
It's you know where
Oh,
you
yeah.
exit the farm. There's like a little pathway. You take that.
Have I gone down the wrong way?
Or you can go to the field, I think, that we've just harvested.
Can you?
I've gone
Because
through
the
pathway.
is there a gap? Is there? Because these hedges have got collisions.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly sure you can
It's
go
a
straight
collision
through
map.
that. Through that field that we've just harvested. I could be wrong.
Are you coming back for this baler, mate? And I'll grab the wrapper, is there?
Have I just done a field?
You've done a reel, mate. You've driven off without your baler, yeah.
No.
Definitely caught it as well, mate. Unlucky, pal.
Oh, rubbish.
Brilliant.
The times I wish I had the apprentice cam on and not mine.
Yeah,
Not going to hear the end of that one. No pink Valtra tonight, Welsh. No, not tonight, Dinky. I thought I'd give the pink Valtra a rest for this evening.
Oh.
That'll come out for the next community live stream, I reckon.
Have you got a middle brake pedal, Rian?
No.
You have?
Yeah, he just takes his foot off the loud pedal for a bit.
Right, come on, you. This thing always takes a strange amount of time to lower down. There we go. Right. We're off. Grass work.
Got the baler.
Grass work. There
I'm
we
coming,
go.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
So, Mids, sort of without giving too much away, obviously, if you've got any like long-term plans or long-term goals with maybe a series or you know, a sort of long-term idea that you're cooking up that you want to let anybody in on, or
Yeah, I mean, I had a bit of a sort of reflection recently on it because I took that couple of weeks away just to sort of reset and go, right, let's just go back to doing stuff that I enjoy. So the latest thing I've kind of done and I really enjoyed it was the Forgotten Farmer. So just looking back over those maps that have come out and just been overlooked, just literally been forgotten about, not missed, you know, just not had that chance because they've been swallowed up by either bigger maps coming out and they're not, you know, or too many maps at the same time. Because I think some like part of why I wanted to do this anyway is the kind of core group of people that I wanted to appeal to were the newer players, just because that I think back to like what was the content that I wanted to watch when I started playing, and it was learning how to play, not like really detailed sort of hyper realistic stuff. And I've sort of gone a little bit into that now, but yeah, and I was just going back when the Forgotten Farmer is just looking at older maps that are maybe 6 or 12 months old now, and saying, oh, let's just go back. So I did that with Geistel, and it was so good. I'm just going back on that map. I'm going to do a little quick, like a little 5 or 10 episode let's play on that, just to have a go at it and have a proper look at that map.
It is a nice idea.
I really want to get back to the role play as well. That's a massive thing for me, but that's just a time issue on my end. I think.
Yeah.
Once the summer holidays are sorted and the kids like start getting back into school, I might be able to get a bit more time to get that up and running again.
Yeah. Makes sense. It is a nice idea that going back and looking at forgotten maps, so to speak. Because you're right. You know, there are so many incredible maps out there, but as soon as a real big one comes along, it's like everything just gets swept away and everybody scurries over to the massive one. But there's some absolute gems out there. There really is.
Yeah. We just get magpie syndrome, don't we?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh,
shiny.
It's magpie syndrome and goes, ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, we've all got sort of, when we think back to like previous versions or even this version, there'll be like 4 or 5 maps, and most of us won't have the same ones. Yes, okay, there'll be 2 or 3 in there, the big ones that we all go, oh yeah, that's amazing, Wickham or whatever, but there will be ones, and already like just in the comments on the video, there are maps people are talking about, I'm like, I've never even heard of it, let alone seen it.
Yeah.
So I'm quite looking forward to then for myself, just to go back and go, oh, let's have a look at this, and find these maps that, you know, I've never even seen before.
Yeah. It's a really good idea, mate, honestly. Very good idea indeed, it really is. Yeah. It's awesome.
And it's not like full tours and stuff. You know, it doesn't. I don't want to do. It's not about a map tour. It's just a quick. Let's have a look at the basic farm. Let's have a look at the basic map. What's it got to offer us, and shift on from that. So just try and keep it like a a quicker, because again that came from an Argie's video you did with him, where he was talking about his 5-minute farmer, and,
Yes.
and that's what sparked that idea. I was just like, right, that's a really nice idea. It suits me because it'll shorten the time like making issue that I've got,
Yeah.
but it also allows me to put out a little bit of content what's different, a bit more original, so I'm not just jumping on the back of Argie's ideas. And he was like, oh, hang on, I could maybe do that, and I just went from there with it.
It's a nice idea, mate. It really is. Yeah,
Yeah, good.
It is good.
Yeah. Lots of potential in there as well, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully so, mate. Hopefully
Well, there's
so.
the-
And again, it's the idea is that just new players get to see something that they haven't seen before. You know, they realise what this game can offer, because there are maps out there that are, you know, it's one. That's why I always say it's like it's one person's honey is another person's vinegar.
Yeah.
You know, we're not all there to like the same things. It doesn't work like that. But there will be a map out there that every one of us will fall in love with. That
Yeah.
maybe no one else even thinks is even that good a map, but you just love it for whatever reason.
That's the great thing about it. There's something out there for everyone in the world of FARMERSIM,
Yes.
isn't there? There really is. And maps
Yeah.
maps are very very specific in a way, aren't they? When it comes to what we like, some people will absolutely. What on earth has just happened there?
Do you not remember that?
How did-
Where, have you never played Bale Cannon?
No.
Oh,
me.
mate, this is the best. Right,
This is where the stream goes completely out the window.
This is epic. I'm trying to think who did it.
How in the
I
hell
don't
do you
think
play
It was,
Bale Cannon?
I think it was Daggerwin, maybe. So you've got to have this bale wrapper. Welsh, have you got a camera on me at all?
I'm behind you now.
Right. Okay. So you've basically got to push the other bale with your wrapped bale, so they're making contact like this. I hope it works now. And then you unload the
please.
bale and get moving, and it should. Oh, I missed it. Typical. But if you get it right, it'll launch the bale halfway across the field.
Oh,
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I've not seen that before.
I've not seen that either. That's
I'm sure I found it on a Daggerwin video ages and
I
ages
just-
ago. I thought they'd fixed this.
I
I'm gonna try
That's
it
just giving me
again
an
now.
idea, though.
clearly not though. I just saw a bale flying across the field. I was like, what the hell? That's brilliant. I've never managed to do that. I've never
Oh,
tried.
it's literally, it's got to be perfectly lined up, and typically I can't replicate it now that I
Now
want to.
now you're trying to do it.
It's
You
the way
can't.
it is,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And I keep going back thinking you're actually going to do it.
I'm desperately going to try and get this.
Brilliant. I've never even heard of that.
Perfectly lined up. I've done it before, twice.
Have you?
There we go. That.
That just flew right past me.
Oh, I'll wait for you to come and pick that one up, mate. I've never even seen that before. That's cool. That needs to be made a game of some description, but we need to get better at actually doing it, being able to replicate it every time. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Doink.
It's like tiddlywinks with bales.
We call that on
Yeah.
Freon's Apprentice Cannon as well, buddy.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if you get it right, it'll go much further than that. That wasn't a particularly great one. You can launch these things. When it first started happening, they'd leave the field. You would just lose the bale, it'd be gone.
Hey up, Templeton Peck, how you doing, mate? Hey up.
Evening, sir.
that just.
That is brilliant.
Oh, do you know what? I wish I was in
It's
cab
stop,
mode
I
then.
have to keep going back.
Brilliant. Yeah, you've got to go.
work for it tonight.
Yeah. Hey up.
Talking of
Okay,
Bale
yeah,
Physics,
please.
there is a new mod code that's just come out called Bale Physics. Anybody seen it?
Oh, that one was a good one there, Brett. Sorry.
That was
ridiculous.
Look at that. I'll stop now, Rian, I
So-
promise.
It's like bale tossing.
I really doubt you.
That's mega.
Yeah, there's a new mod come out called Bale Physics. It's still in beta form, but it completely changes the
Physics of bales.
physics of bales. Funnily enough.
Funnily
the
enough,
name
Is
of
Yeah,
it
yeah.
addressing that whole
It's-
like the shaking thing? Is it?
Yeah.
dealing with that?
Ooh, is
It
it?
stops them moving around on the floor. It changes the way you can grab hold of them. So if you grab hold of them with a bale grab,
Yeah.
I think you can actually press a button and it will keep hold of the bale.
Oh,
'Cause
now
it's,
then.
it's the in-game bale physics that's causing them to slip out with a grab when it's fully closed, not the fact that you haven't grabbed it properly.
Oh, but that'll get rid of so many skill issue labels.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it makes stacking bales manually easier and that kind of thing.
Oh, I'm all up for that. I'm all up for that.
But
Yeah.
I allow you to do it again.
All right, mate.
Oh.
All right.
Did you hear that?
I'll,
Dear me.
At least I get on to it.
Oh, hello. We're in trouble now. Kim's in. Hey up, Kim.
In the tree. Get in there.
Pipe down.
That was the best one. I like left the field. It's got into the trees.
Have we lost the bale now as well? Hey up, hey up, hey up.
That is brilliant.
Steady.
And I'm stealing a bale.
That was funny. That was well funny.
Evening, Kim. How are you, mate?
Yeah.
Good to see you, love.
Mark Thor suggesting I'm just trying to blame Dago, the biggest content creator that there is, where it's actually just a me thing that I've just stumbled across again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were in too much of a hurry trying to pick up your bales. You couldn't wait
Yeah.
for
That was funny. That.
Brilliant.
But that's generally like how I've always that's what I love about this game, because I stumble across things. I remember it was one of the videos, I think it was like my third biggest video that I've done, and it was when 25 first came out, and it was on, obviously I was on PlayStation back then,
Yeah.
and I stumbled across this completely by me being a weirdo. I stumbled across the fact that you could make the fenceless pastures without is it Cookie's mod that is obviously now fenceless pastures hadn't come out,
Yeah, yeah.
and there was that whole thing. We were all playing Calmsden, but we were all having to build a pasture within then the back of the dairy field, and it looked horrific because you've got fence within a rock wall and stuff. And
Yeah.
that was for me. I mean, like, you know, it wasn't big numbers in the grand scheme of YouTube by any means, but as a new content creator, to get a couple of thousand like views on a video when I've only got like 50 subs, that blew my mind. That came from just messing about with things that I had no right in messing about with, really.
You've got no right to mess about with. Of course you have.
But now, John.
Of course you have. And you've discovered bale cannon. Kim's just saying, lads, are you behaving? No, mate, we're not. Apparently, we're playing
Absolutely not.
bale cannon at the minute.
Be daft.
Tiddlywinks with
Put
bales.
and Mids in the same
Yeah.
multiplayer server. There is no behaving.
Launch.
The first half an hour was quite, reserved.
Down, John.
But now we've discovered how to do bale cannoning. It's all gone
Mids, can we swap?
out the window.
Of course you can, mate. Come and have a go at the bale cannon, dude.
Okay,
Practice bale cannoning.
thanks.
I
If
like
you get
the
it
left
really lined up nice and square, you'll be good.
Okay.
So, trying to bring it down to a little bit of a more of a level of hey up.
Decorum.
Yeah, but decorum, that was the right word, yeah. You've spoken in your videos about how gaming has helped you switch off from everyday events, stresses, pressures, because I think that's a lot of things that we can all relate to. What is it about Farm Sim that drew you to Farm Sim? What is it that Farm Sim provides to you in that respect?
Yeah,
turning off.
I think it's the monotony of it, mate. I think it's the just going up and down the field. You sort of get lost in it.
It's therapeutic, isn't it?
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's very therapeutic.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think like gaming's always been that for me. So I class gaming as my hobby. So I've played games since I was a little nipper, and I've had every system that's come out over the years, one way or another.
Okay.
And
I did
I just stumbled across this because my style of games I like were simulator games and base building games, and just those sort of
Base
really,
building. Oh.
yeah, and I like the whole, the what you would class as like the farming, and where you've got to just go out and like endlessly collect wood, for example, just to build a really rubbish wall. And I love those sort of games, and that's what I got into, and I stumbled across Farming Simulator and just thought, I'll give that a go. We've done Bus Driver and Train Simulator and all those things.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with it. I was like, this is just wonderful.
There's something
Absolutely
so
wonderful.
very special about it. But yeah, it's the monotony isn't the right word, but it is. It's the monotony of some of the jobs that we have to do that does make it very relaxing, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's the pace, isn't it? I think.
Yes.
I was explaining it to the group of football coaches that I coached on Friday night.
Sorry,
And,
bale cannon.
They were like, why'd you play it? And I was like, well, it's just it's a bit like you, Mids. It's my way of just coming. It started off as my way: come home, get everything sorted, be on to bed, all that kind of thing, and then just sit down and just chill out. Not have to think too much about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry, just saw another bale just like slide across the floor in front of me and come to a stop. Kim's just commented, "Hold on now, bale cannon." Yeah, they've
Bale cannon.
apparently it's to do with when you with what you do, how you do the. There you go. There's another one. Boing. Oh, that was
I'm so glad I brought this to the community.
It's like bale curling. That one was bale curling. He's getting good. You're getting good at this, Rion. You are.
I know. It's fun. Look at this now. Look at this now.
I'm watching, coming right by you now. Doing. Brilliant. That's cool.
That is so funny.
Yeah,
How was Mid's stream? Yeah, don't worry about his story about the computer. Don't worry about his content. He showed us bale cannon.
yeah. That is awesome. Do you know what? It's a perfect shorts video. That is, isn't it?
Yes.
Bale cannon. I might have to figure out. I've never made a short before. I've got no idea how to do them. But that might have to be my first. Bale cannon.
Evening, Wolfie. I can see you, mate.
Hey, Wolfie.
Legend.
Oh, sorry, Morty.
Hello,
this is Riverview Farm, mate, on the Mod Hub by Cavalier Roy. Is that right?
Cavroy.
Cav Roy. Yeah. Forgive me. So what you are telling me is we can play cornhole with bales in Farm Sim. Yes, it is, mate.
Yes.
That's exactly what we're telling you. That's exactly it. Right, what am I doing here? I've just been going around running headlands here. I've just realised that I've not done any up and down rows. I'm just making an odd pattern in the ground now.
I can't do this anymore. I'm just going up and down baling, and every now and again there's a black square that just goes hurtling across the screen in front of me.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It is mega. It is mega.
So much that I've left the apprentice cam on just so it captures it all.
Nice. So we actually touched on this earlier before we started the stream, just on how many mods you've got running in your save games, which I was quite mesmerised by. But obviously that's across the whole board. That's placeables, that's machines, that's script mods,
That's
and all
the lot,
that.
yeah. It's everything. Mate.
But when it comes to realism mods, and look at the state of the area of grass I've got to work with here. When it comes to realism mods, where do you draw the line between realism and enjoyment in the game?
It's a fine line, isn't it? Because very much like yourself, mate. Like I love the realism mods, but the annoying thing is I'm not very good at them.
Likewise,
most of my people, that watch my channel will attest to. And it still has to be fun, and there has to be. It is a game at the end of the day, so
yeah,
there has to be that element. And it's a bit of a suck it and see for me, mate. I think like we look at like some of the super realistic detail things. Like I was using the advanced damage system ages ago, like ages and ages ago when it first came out. And I think it stemmed from probably like a feature video by Scroft or something. I was like, oh, that's cool, and I just started going there. I still don't know how to use that properly, and because it is just enormous, that mod.
It is.
It's incredible.
It is.
On there.
Yes.
But what it does is it does bring that element, obviously, the realism into it, and I do like that. But it is drawing a line between keeping it fun as opposed to just being a grind. The minute it's a grind, I'm like, no, that's not going to be for me. So it's I just take that approach with it, mate. I'll download it if I can figure it out and it's semi-user friendly, then happy days. Also, if it makes good content, because I will generally constantly forget things because I have a mind like a sieve.
Oh, mate, join the club. Thank God I've met someone else who's the same. I've got a memory like
mate,
a bloody fishing net.
The amount of times Oz's red tape has absolutely nailed me because I've spread slurry at the wrong time of year, or I've gone and launched a load of fertilizer into a river, and I do it all the time. I just constantly forget.
Yeah.
But I won't get rid of that mod because that's a brilliant example of a mod that I love, and it adds that element of realism that's just right.
Yeah, maybe me and you are in the same boat in that respect, because you don't come from a farming background, do you?
Nope, absolutely nothing of it, mate.
Yeah,
no, closest I've been to it is now where I've got some chickens in my life. Other than that, I would barely trust myself with a lawnmower. I am not an outdoorsy person.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And how I haven't killed myself yet is quite the feat.
Do you know? But I think we're in the same boat in that respect, because I don't come from a farming background either. So everything I know about farming, in general, I've learnt from playing this game, and getting advice and being told you're doing that wrong in the comments or something like that, or having the
100%
having
exactly the same as you, mate.
Yeah. So when it comes to
me.
there's so many things to remember. I get the feeling that if I was an actual farmer, I'd find it a lot easier to remember all the things that a farmer needs to remember. Do you know what I mean? Whereas because I'm just a gamer who is thoroughly immersed in Farming Simulator. Whoa! That was the greatest shot, Rion. That literally came straight at me. Oh, that's I'm gonna.
A little Welsh homestead. Hello, you guys. How are we?
I'm gonna have to.
Happy to Poppy as well. My niece. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
There
we are. That bale came straight at my head. I'm gonna have to get that. Snap that content somehow.
You guys watching who've just joined, Mids has introduced us to the bale cannon.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't happen for him. I missed it.
Wait, I'm going to do it now. I can do it.
All right.
He's got. Do you know what?
Bale cannon.
Hats off to him. He's actually quite good at this. And looking at the lineup,
There's definitely a competition in the making here.
I know there really is. It just get messy. Because I saw one of them go over the hedge before. Dong! Hey, it's got some range on it. That had lad. Good lad. Hey up, Rob. How you doing, mate?
It's not a bale anymore. It's a howitzer.
This stream has become madness. They all do. It's
me, mate. It's simply my influence. None of these streams for the table have been this unprofessional and ridiculous. They've all been very nice and very well spoken. And here we are launching bales around the field, shouting "Have it!"
Yeah, have it. Yeah, Peter Kay off the beer advert. John Smith's advert. Have it. Yeah, man. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, I need to go and mow some grass, don't I? Standing around here watching you lot play tiddlywinks with grass. Come on.
Yeah, because we've now, I would say we've bailed it all up, but I've kind of missed a few bits.
Well, that's because we've been faffing around, haven't we?
Pillocks.
Yeah.
Pillocks.
Bales.
Launching bales, yeah. I'm just going to go and play on my own over here in the field. I don't want to, though. I want to sit here and watch you lot fling bales around.
Yeah, I'm going to do this now.
It is good fun.
I feel the people are enjoying it more than they would enjoy me just driving around a field in the mower. Oh, can you do it with 2 wrapped bales as well?
Nope.
Yeah.
Or is it got?
No, because the
Oh no, because it's already wrapped.
Yeah. Right. Got you. Yeah. Right. Come on, children, follow me. Playtime's over. No. Next thing there'll be welly wanging, says Mark Thor. Hey up. Can't see a bloody thing with all these trees. There we are. Sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, and going back to why this map, I mean, I remember speaking to Cav Roy when I was doing a series on it, because it is that you've almost got to be in cab on a lot of the driving around, because the camera just is constantly within the trees. But this was the map that I started with on 22. This was what made me fall in love with it. I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into this map on 22, and that's why I chose it, because it's where my Farming Simulator story started. So
I've gone the wrong way, and you're all following me.
One bale.
If you see, one of the bales is in this field. Look how far that went. Look at them on the road. Honestly, children.
Which way? FARMERSIM, where are you going?
I've come to the wrong field because I don't know this map, and Rion followed me, and then you followed us. So shut up.
Skill issue. Is that what you're telling me?
He says following me into the wrong field. Yes, we're all.
Yeah, so go up that road and do a right just before.
Yeah. The entrance is just here, isn't it? Yeah.
Cool. 10 minutes, and we're gonna have to call it a day anyway. So.
Okay.
Do some more
let's do some more bale launching with Freon's howitzer attached to the back of his Dukes.
Howitzer, yeah. There we go. I'm on it. So,
of all the maps that you've played on, Mids, what would you say is your favourite to date?
Oh, yeah. Probably, I love the old Stream Farm. I love that one on 22.
Yeah.
That I just kept going back to that one. And for me, there's a bit of a pattern, because so many of the maps that I love are by Black Sheep. So you've got Old Stream, Pichenier, Palani, the
Palladi's
raw
MA7.
ones. Oh, is it MA7? I thought that was Black Sheep and MA7.
Oh,
You're going to know more than me, mate. You'll definitely see if you're calling it. Then
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Palanier's MA7, but yeah, Pichonier and Old Stream Farm are Black Sheep.
They're definitely up there for me. I think.
That'd be nice maps.
You know, anything. I mean, how do you not say Wickham in all of this, really? Like, even though it's the newest of them all, understandably, it's probably the best of them all. But it touches on what it means to you as a map, doesn't it? So, like, this map for me is really, really special, and I would play hours and hours and hours on this map because it's where it all started for me, and I love it. And it was, I was like, the detail on this map, and you've got in the middle there's like this castle up on the mountain on the hillside, and there's a couple of tucked away little farms, and it was what really blew my mind with when I started playing the game of what this could be, and then sort of starting to understand like how like I was never much of a one for the massive like ×4 maps or anything like that on PC, and certainly obviously they don't sit on the PlayStation, but the big Australian maps and stuff, the American maps never really floated my boat. I like the sort of more intricate, smaller maps and smaller fields. Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that, mate. We all like what we like.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of what makes the game so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this map was the first map that myself and Sean had our multiplayer series on.
Oh yeah.
Which is why when Midge chose it, I was like, oh cool, that'd be really good. And then I tried to find our custom farm build, and I've lost the save for it. Never mind.
It's a nice little map, I've got to say. I've changed.
Well, I just launched Bell at you.
You did, mate. You missed me by a whisker and landed inside the tree.
You and getting stuff stuck in trees, Rion. There's a pattern emerging here.
Yeah, there's a pattern forming there.
Yeah, whether it's bales or harvesters, you're good at it. How is there a bale in here already?
Yeah, that one would have found its way across from the other field, wouldn't it?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, what made you choose Wickham for your long-running series then?
So, I mean, it's like everyone else, isn't it? Everyone's just been so excited for it. I mean, the role play for me is sitting on Saxon at the moment, and it'll come away from Saxon at some point. The idea was always to go to Wickham, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that anymore. I'm sort of I'm going to have a proper look at Bally again and see how that sort of develops maybe in the coming weeks, and it might look to go that way eventually. But yeah, it's the British maps for me, and it just suited the storyline that I wanted to do with the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
The Let's Plays are just whatever then, isn't it? It's, you make what you can with them and get your enjoyment out, and then it's something new and shiny comes on, and like Ross said earlier, the magpie syndrome kicks in, and you go, ooh, look, and you go and do something new instead. Then
that's been a proper challenge for me over the last few years doing this YouTube thing, because when I first found the game in FARMERSIM 19, before starting the channel, I was a proper magpie to a map. So I'd play a map for a really small amount of time. I'd spend a huge amount of time picking all this great equipment. I'd learned to teach myself course playing how to do the big fields and stuff on American maps. But then another map would come along 5 minutes later, and I'd be like, ooh, shiny, and go off and do that and abandon that. And I just kept on doing that, going from map to map. I was thoroughly enjoying myself. But then when it came to making content, it was like, oh, no, can't do that. Can't just go bang, bang, bang.
Sorry to interrupt you, mate. I don't think anyone caught that. I'm not recording. Rion literally just launched a bale into my collector pod. That was amazing.
Oh,
I've got the apprentice cam on, but it won't be showing it go into.
That was so good.
Oh, damn it!
Complete fluke as well. Absolute fluke.
Oh, mate.
No, you're right, mate. And it takes a lot of discipline, doesn't it? Because
yes, it does.
From a content creation side of things, you've got to just go, right, I need to leave this alone. Like before I started recording anything, I used to exactly that. I'd set up the map, and if it wasn't perfect, I'd have done 20 hours and go, no, I'll reset this. I must have restarted this map probably 20 times.
Yeah.
just trying to get the perfect start, I get a little bit obsessive with it, and then
Yeah,
it just becomes like you've got to go, actually no, just stop and just play through it, just get on with it.
yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah,
To a certain extent, though. Sorry to interrupt. To a certain extent, that bit makes for better content rather than just restarting it so it is perfect.
Yeah.
Admitting that you've made a mistake or you didn't like it, so you've changed it, or you've added this or changed that or whatever. Just adapt, having that like adaptation to stuff along the way.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I mean, well, you know me, mate. I leave the mistakes in my videos. That's part of my branding, I guess, to an extent. I mean, when I was playing,
part of your charm.
like, yeah, part of my charm. Where I was playing Peace in the Air, and I got stuck on a gate, trying to open a gate for about 20 minutes. And I just thought, like, I eventually figured it out, and I was like, I was driving through bushes, and I was like, there has to be a way to find the way into this building. And it just turns out that there was a gate that I just didn't realise was an actual gate. And I left it in there, and I got absolutely ridiculed for it. And then about a month later, I think, Scroff did it, and you could see he was having the exact same issue, but he only kept it on for 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden he was in. I was like, I know what you did. I know you couldn't get in there.
That's funny. Evening, Cher. How are you doing? Well, thank you very much.
Cher.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that means a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you.
So,
hope you're well.
So, what are you most proud of about the community surrounding your channel, Lids?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question, mate. I think it's the type of people that are within the community. So we're a small Discord, it's a small channel. The support and the sort of attitude and the behaviour of everyone that's there, it's blown my mind. And I think that comes then, it links back with the whole, like, why Rob was a part of this community. And yeah, that's probably my proudest thing, mate, that it's just a group of people who are just kind to each other. And yeah, okay, there's a bit of ribbing and there's a bit of stick in there, but when push comes to shove,
tell me about it.
They're we look after each other and we help each other, and it's just a nice place to be. If it was full of people just gobbing off about stuff, then I'd have absolutely no time for it. I'd just turf them out anyway. So that's probably what I'm proud of. Is that it's created this little group of people that are like-minded and just nice people, mate. Just good, nice people.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what makes it so special, and it? Just the coming together of so many like minds who've all got one interest in FARMERSIM.
and the willingness to help each other as well is a big part of it.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I rely on the folks in my Discord so much because there's so much I don't know about farming. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure a few of us can relate to, and the game as well. Is learning the stuff in the game. You come across a problem. I actually started to rely on it the other day. I made one of my Delta South grain and harvest videos, and I couldn't plant rice for some reason, and I didn't know what the problem was, and I was properly stumped. So I was like, folks, give us a hand. And before you know it, I had a whole load of comments in my Discord. I had a load of comments on my YouTube comments section. And Sandman, who was in the chat, do you know what? Forgive me, I forgot to say hi to Sandman. He said hello before. He came through with a mod, and he was like, "This will fix your problem." And it was planting rice. It was for some reason, long grain rice couldn't be planted in certain places. Now the problem's fixed within 10 minutes, and I was worried that the save had gone to pot because I couldn't plant this rice. And it's like mega. You know what I mean?
It's cool, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Right, we are on 8:30.
We are indeed.
We're gonna have to think about knocking on the head, I think.
Indeed, yes, yeah.
Well, the apprentice is currently shoving me along up the field, telling me to hurry up, so I'm assuming that's him saying that he's wants to go to bed.
No. And I keep launching bells at mids.
I'm so good. I normally record all of our live stream stuff because every now and then Rion will do something and bully me, and I get to record it and put a little
just
sort
keep
out
the
on
evidence.
But this is the first one. I thought I don't want to mess this up, and like my recording cause an issue, so I haven't bothered recording it. I'm so gutted I didn't record that catch because that catch was amazing.
Yeah.
That was probably that should have actually been my proudest thing. Stuff my nice community. My proudest thing was catching a bale that Rion launched at my face.
Yeah. I caught one square in the face. Do you know what? That makes me feel better, Oz. Thank you, mate. Oz says I make realism mods and I have no idea about farming. Nice. Bang
But
on.
there's an example of an absolute legend of a guy, and again, that's sort of the
Can you remember
personality's
that
coming
last
through
fail?
because we spent so much time.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I certainly did anyway. Boring poor hours at Lama, and just like such a down to earth, wonderful bloke. Just so easy to talk to.
He is,
easy
isn't he?
with his mods.
Yeah, yeah.
Any issues, just like, you know, I say, mate, I've broken it again. Called, pick up my names, and helps me. You know, this community.
Bloody sick of hearing from
the
you,
whole like, mental
Simster.
health thing is massive, isn't it? I think
Yes.
that as men, we're rubbish. We don't talk about when we're down in the dumps and we bottle it all up. And whereas there is a risk, I guess, with this game, it could mask that. I also think it's an opportunity to just go, no, just be open, talk to each other, and you know.
Do you know
be
what,
honest
mate?
about things.
That is one of the most important and valid points I think you've raised there throughout the nonsense that we've been able to talk about this evening. The importance that this game has done for some of us mental health wise. This has turned me around. Hey up, hey up. What did I do to you? You're not going to try and fling me. Oh, can you fling me? Oh,
Yes.
go on, give it a go. Give it a go on. Let's see what happens. It probably won't work, but if I push against it. Oh, bugger. It didn't work. Oh, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Yeah. Yeah, how important this game has been for a few of us when it comes to that, because, yeah, this is one of the most incredible things. Will you stop trying to run me over?
He's trying to park up,
I know.
apparently.
On
Wait for
me,
minutes to get back.
on top of
No,
me.
I think it's incredibly important in me, and I think
Yeah,
know, like
really
a
is.
lot of this for me, it was an escape into just taking my mind off what the other things that were going on in my life at the time.
Yeah.
And it led to something wicked. And tonight, if there are people out there that are sat there, you know, a bit down in the dumps, and it's brought a smile to their face watching a bunch of idiots launching bales around the field and just chatting about life whilst farming.
Yeah.
Happy days, isn't it? We've done something good for each other. So
Exactly,
it's a good
mate.
thing.
Perfectly said. Yeah, absolutely. It's the fact that it brings us all together on evenings like this, where we can all just fling bales at each other and have a laugh while doing it. It's mega. That is so cool. That, but yeah,
So how was the farmer's table? How was the farmer's table, guys? Yeah, it was really good. We learned how to fling bales across the map.
yeah.
What did you learn about mids? No idea, but I did learn how I could throw a bale across a field.
Yeah.
Same.
Kim's just saying she makes chaos and pandemonium. She now has an idea. Oh dear God. Cheers, Eamon. Catch up soon, mate. Daggerwin made me do it.
Yeah, nice one, Eamon. Cheers, buddy. See you Friday.
What's happening Friday?
Where's Mids? Where are you, Mids?
I'm coming.
What's happening Friday?
Here he comes.
Full send.
Oh, Eamon and Andy and Gilgamoth have got a new multiplayer series coming out.
Oh, okay. Righto.
So yeah, I can't remember the name, but I think it's on. What's the map? That Canadian map.
Ganadenthal. Is that it?
No.
No?
I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it's on a Canadian. Very sure it's on a Canadian 4X map.
Oh, okay. Right. Cool.
Yeah. So there we go. Anyway, I think we are done, aren't we?
I'm
I'm just picking that bale up.
Oh, he's picking the bales.
Shall
up.
we
I thought he was
pose for a screenshot? Do you want to park that tractor up for us, Fionn, please?
Where do you want us, mate?
Here'll do.
Whatever.
There we are. That'll do. Tickety boo. What are you doing, Rion?
I'm trying to.
Gotta drive over a tractor and pick up a bale
Just
at the
go
same
and
time.
park the tractor up properly, please, Ron.
Sudbury, Kim. Thank you. So it was Sudbury the map you're on about? Canadian one.
No.
Oh, there you go.
That's the best parking.
I can't remember the name of it.
I can't think. Do you know what though?
that one,
This bale flinging thing has started my head off with thinking, what, you know, that massive, was it Kansas 16X with that stupid field that we did?
Yeah.
Grass, bales, that field, tiddlywinks, done.
Not me.
That would be funny.
Hey, what do you reckon? We could have like rows,
That would be funny.
like multiple drag strips of bale tiddlywinks. Maybe, I don't know. Just thinking out loud here, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
are we stopping for a photograph? What's going on here?
Seem to be being climbed on by an apprentice.
Yeah, I can see that.
There we are.
There we are. We're all facing. When you look at it as a character, we're all facing completely the wrong way.
Yeah. Do you want to face up this
Yeah,
way?
which way do you want us to look at? I'm looking at the tractors.
Away from the machinery.
Away from the
Right,
machinery.
stand by.
Right,
Right,
okay.
Yeah, they are.
There you go.
There we are.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Good
I'm just...
stuff. So, thank you very much for you guys. Thank you very much, Mids.
Yes.
Massively, massively appreciate your time, mate.
Thank you,
for
Mids.
joining us. It has been
Legend.
an absolute pleasure.
It has.
Yeah, it has
No.
been really, really good.
Nice.
Honestly, on the honour's all mine, gents. And I've got to be fair. Like this, what you guys have set up here is really special. I think it's an excellent idea, but it's also a really good way to get the community talking with each other and getting to know each other. So top effort from both of you gents. A fine bit of work.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then thank you very much to everybody who's joined us on the streams, both mine and FARMERSIM, and in the chat and
Absolutely.
everything else. It's been absolutely brilliant. So, right, should we smile for the camera, gentlemen?
Smile.
Say cheese.
There we go.
And then I'll
Cheers,
do one
Nina.
without the do the HUD visibility one quickly. GS HUD visibility.
Thank you,
There we
folks.
are.
Cheers, Nina. Cheers, Mark. Everyone, Wizard, Oz. Appreciate your time joining us this evening, everyone. It's been wonderful to have you here with us.
Yeah.
It really has.
And we've learned something new tonight, which has been brilliant.
Have we?
Always good. Yeah, always good to learn something new.
Yeah.
There's
It's
an in-game bail cannon.
there is. Yeah, I wonder whether Bale physics, that Bale physics model break
Yeah.
it or not. Or would it make it even better? We don't know. It's
Now you're talking.
it's worth trying, isn't it?
First thing everybody goes. Yes, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to shoot off. It's the apprentice's bedtime, so
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, we shall catch you all very soon.
Indeed,
Thank
we
you,
will.
everyone. They'll
Say
stop
goodbye,
out.
Will.
Cheers, mate. See you later. Try, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.